Welcome to the Chin Check series. I'm your humble host, Rebel Life, and on today's episode, we're going to talk about the chin of Deontay, the Bronze Bomber, Wilder. Bomb Squad! So let's dig into this real quick, man. We got Deontay Wilder, man. An absolute anomaly of a fighter within himself. You know, you can say whatever you want about his style, but that's his style. That's how he fights. Yeah, it's not the norm that you see. Is like not the most fundamentally sound boxer, but that is him. That is how he fights. No matter what you try to teach him, he fights how he's gonna fight. He's gonna always revert back to himself. That's just nature. That's what it is. And he's been pretty successful at fighting the way he's been fighting. You can say what you want. Oh, he's fighting bums and this and this and that and the third. But listen, you think it's easy to get in there with these guys, even though you might call them bums, or I don't really like calling boxers bums. I really don't like that, man. I mean, there's probably a handful that really are bums. Like, I've seen videos of people fighting like they was in a street fight. Like, standing like they were street fighting. That's some bum shit. I'm like, how the fuck did they turn pro? But these guys he's been fighting are pros, bro. They're pros. And I guarantee you, a lot of you wouldn't even last maybe a round or two in there, moving around, getting tired, or just being able to take one of those punches from those dudes. I please show me that you can take that. Man, I don't know, some people here probably have boxed. I've thrown on the gloves a couple of times, and I can tell you right now, it ain't no joke. Especially if you're not conditioned, and even if you are, it still ain't no fucking joke. So the guy, he just so happened his higher competition. When he started stepping it up, things changed a little bit, but not by much. Be honest now. This guy, he has fought. He just started, I would say, he started really fighting higher level comp around maybe Luis Ortiz, or you could say Bermain Stavern. He fought Chris Arreola. He fought some pretty good guys. I'll say from 2016 and up. But the most notable dudes was Tyson Fury and Luis Ortiz. Those are the only ones that really gave him a lot of problems. When I mean problems, I mean actually hurt him. He's fought. These other dudes have hit him. They've hit him. But I've never seen him hurt the way he was hurt with Luis Ortiz or Tyson Fury. So only two times you've seen Deontay Wilder really hurt. So let's go through the record of Deontay Wilder real quick. Deontay Wilder has 42 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. 41 wins by knockout. Both the times he's lost, he's been knocked out. And then 1 draw, Tyson Fury. And then those 2 knockouts came by the hand of Tyson Fury. So, this guy has one of the highest knockout ratios in boxing still. And he is one of the hardest punchers in boxing. You can say whatever you want about his style. I'm going to say that again. Get hit by that right hand if you want to. I'm going to just leave it like that. And if you can take his right hand, there's something special about you. And y'all know y'all know who I'm talking about. I'll say that too. So you had 2 special fighters in that ring, man, for their own reasons. Both special, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. How could you not respect that from both of these dudes? It's crazy. And I'll talk about Tyson Fury in another chin check. It's coming up soon. Stay tuned for that. But the chin of Deontay Wilder, let's see. I mean, he's only been hurt. He's been hurt by Luis Ortiz. That's the first guy I've seen him hurt. First time I've seen him really hurt. I think Ortiz hurt him in the 7th round, I think. Buzzed him, cracked him really good with a good shot. I mean, had Deontay Wilder wobbled, rocked. I mean, he was disoriented. and Wilder still was swinging, never went down, never dropped, and ended up coming back, knocking him out. Incredible punch resistance and incredible ability to, bounce back. Incredible ability to shake it off and regain his composure. And then the rematch, he didn't really hurt him that much in the rematch. He ended up getting knocked out again. Then we got Tyson Fury, man. The first fight, Fury, he ended up hurting Wilder in the first fight. I think it was the last round. Towards one of those rounds, I think 11th or 12th. After Wilder done damn near sent him to sleep experts. Sleep experts. That's a word my homeboy E Thriller be using, man. Got me saying that shit now. Shout out to E Thriller. But Wilder put his head to bed, damn near decapitated him in that 7th round in that fight? Or the 9th round. I forgot the round it was. And then he came back. Yeah, it says it right here. Fury was down in 9 and 12. Yeah, it was the 9th round. And Fury came back and hurt Wilder. Rocked him a few times. Buzzed him. But Wilder never dropped. Never, not once. Second fight, I already know what happened. It's a lot of controversy. It was all this, the suit and spiked water and the loaded gloves and the gloves without the cushioning, and it was all a bunch of garbage, shit associated with that fight. But nonetheless, he hurt Wilder bad, knocked him out. First time Wilder ever been knocked out was by Tyson Fury. Okay, the third fight was absolute banger too. Fury knocked him out again, but not before he knocked Fury down a few times. That whole fight, Wilder was getting banged across the ring and never stayed down. And if he did drop, he didn't stay down all the way until the 11th, where Fury hit him. I think it was a right, man, and then sent him down. And the ref, and then that was it. He was done. He was completely done. So, what does that tell me about the chin of Deontay Wilder? He has a fucking chin, bro. Now, Tyson Fury, a lot of us can argue, is he a hard puncher or not? But he has a 68% knockout ratio, bro. You can't. Where's all this pillow fish shit coming from with Fury? I don't know. Anybody with a 68% knockout ratio is not pillow fisted. He just don't get the. I mean, he has 31 wins and 22 knockouts, bro. Come on, man. That's hardly pillow fist. And then the dude is 270, 280 pounds. Getting punched by somebody with 280 pounds, throwing their whole body weight into a punch and being able to absorb it, even if you did get knocked down, to get right back up again or to get banged across the ring and don't fall immediately. You got to have a fucking A-class chin. So my official report card for the chin of Deontay Wilder would be an A-level chin with a world-class stamp on it. That's right. Tyson Fury is a world-class fighter. He's an elite. He can punch. Can't punch as hard as Wilder or something, but he can definitely punch. Luis Ortiz can punch. Probably harder than he probably punched harder than Tyson Fury. He ate those. Didn't drop at all from Luis Ortiz. Okay? So you can arguably say those are some of the biggest punchers he's faced. And he took him very, very well. Even though he got knocked down, knocked out, and knocked down, before that happened, he was taking them. He was taking them shots and still throwing shots. He didn't immediately drop and then never get back up. I never seen Deontay Wilder knocked out cold. Never seen none of that. He has a chin, bro. Absolute iron chin. I wouldn't say it's iron as far as like a triple G iron, but I would say it's granite solid. He has an excellent chin. Can't take that away from Wilder. You can say whatever you want, but that's what it is. So I'm gonna say it here again. Deontay Wilder, his chin is A level. with a world-class stamp on it, baby. Got to give it to the Bronze Bomber. Salute to him and everybody else. Let me know what y'all think about this. I'm out. Catch y'all later on the next one. Peace.